here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. No, I'm just kidding. Look, it's Slick the Trader here, Stock Market Mindset. You know what we do here. We trade the Strat, and then we incorporate the Strat with other strategies. So my main strategy is the Strat. So let's talk about September 5th. Traded QQQ a couple of times. Got in. Biggest trade on QQQ today was like 200 and something percent. I don't have my screenshot up right now, and it really don't matter. I do what I do, and I know when I enter, and I know when I take profit. Haven't been trading my smaller account, which is the one you guys normally see me trade on Webull with the on the shorts or whatever the case may be. I get back to that soon. Been trading my bigger account on TOS, Thinkorswim. So I got two different accounts. But listen, let's get into this break of 457.91, right? And we'll go to the daily chart. And what do we see here? Two up, actionable signal, a shooter candle, right? Broke this level, broke 457.91 to the downside on a 2 down, and look at that, boom. Took out this target, filled this gap. All gaps must be filled. Beautiful trade. Traded a couple times on a lower time frame, took profit in different places. Had a stop here. I was just saw some scalps. And had this 1 hour down entry here. That was just to see if I was going to re-enter and maybe take one more scalp. But if we move down here to the 4 hour chart, what do we have here? How many actionable signals do we have? Oh, we have a 3, 1, and boom, 2. And look at that, the power of the 3. I talked about that on a couple of my other videos. The 3, 1, and the Nirvana, right? Which is the 1, 3, and the power of those. So go check those out. Just search through my page and you'll see them. But that 3, 1 on the 4 hour, and I mean, when it broke, look how it broke. I mean, that was what, what is that, about like a $7 move? And look at the ATR right now on QQQ, $9.33 ATR, which is the average true range on a daily of how much spot in QQQ has been moving. I mean, $9. I remember when these things only would move like $1 a day, and that was good. Now they're moving $9 in a day, which is like an average, which is insane, right? And that's an average of all these days collectively. I think they do it off about 20. So just something to put in your notes. But a $9 day movement on average, right? So I took this trade, like I said. Now this ain't a 2 up, but on a weekly, but I mean, look at that weekly. We broke here. We broke the weekly a few days ago, and we came on down and took out that target here. And it looked like we possibly next week could continue down if the market wants to, or maybe consolidate. And I said it might consolidate just looking at this, right? So we came down. Like I said, you could have entered right here, or you could have entered on this 4 hour. Took some profit here, moved your stop down, and let this ride out. And we came down, then it just started to consolidate. And I had this entry here waiting to see if we broke this level and was going to come down and finish taking out this target down here, 445.61. But overall, good day. Broke out of this broadening formation. Like I said, once we broke out, the key is to break out and stay out, and we stayed out. So once you break a broadening formation, you're looking to see if it's going to bounce and re-enter like it did here. It came down, re-entered, and came back out. And so sometimes you don't want to be the first one, and you just want to wait and see how price action is going to move. That's the thing I like about the Strat. You can enter, and it's real simple. So then we can talk about fair value gaps. As you can see, rejected this fair value gap on Thursday, and then as you can see, we continued on down today, right? Came out, bounced out of this fair value gap, re-entered, filled those imbalances, and then boom, we came on down. And there's a few throughout here. And that's the thing about the Strat. Once you learn the Strat, it's like price action on training wheels. Once you learn that price action, everything else will start to totally make sense to you, right? Because look, right here, I mean, if you trade technical analysis, this is a bear flag. One here, and then boom, we broke out of it, right? If you trading fair value gaps, boom, retest and down, right? And then there's your consolidation. Couldn't break these fair value gaps on a higher time frame and continue down, and that's only 15 minutes. So so many different strategies you can trade at the same time using the Strat, right? So that's why I say once you learn the Strat, it will help you understand all those other strategies you probably learned before you learned the Strat, right? and your brain's all clouded with the technical analysis and the supply and demand and this and that. So just learn the strat. It makes everything the most simple, and then everything else you'll start to recognize. That's why I tell people I look at over 200 stocks every night and look at charts over and over until I figured it out. And that's why I'm here, to try to help you get through the learning curve, because it was hard for me being profitable. It took me over 3 years to become profitable and to start actually being consistently green. So don't rush this process. Just try to limit the money you lose. Have good risk management. So that's the end of that speech. But get with me if you need me, right? Even on the hour, like I said, consolidation couldn't break this fair value gap, right? And I think we just see some more downside. I mean, full time frame continuity to the downside from the quarter down. Only thing that's still green is the year, and we will go red on the year at 412.37. So that's a long way down, but it is possible, and maybe bouncing this fair value gap and continue higher, because of these broad information here is telling me we could possibly, get up way past there. But right now, I mean, I remember when QQQ was like $300 and something, and look at it now, it's up in the fours. So you never know where this could go, right? We had a high of 485, but as you can see, we also broke out of this broad information and all of that. So, I mean, listen, that's why the strat is so simple. Price is showing price expansion. It's showing how price really moves and aggregates. It shows, it just makes everything so simple. That's why it's like the price action on training wheels. So if you haven't learned the strat, if you're interested in learning the strat, I do have a course. It's $32, very inexpensive. I run through and I show you how to be able to trade, to take a trade and understand the trade in like 30 minutes by just using inside candles, right? That's what I like about the strat. You can teach a 5-year-old. So check that out. Hit my link tree. It's in my bio. It's all over here. You'll find it somewhere on my YouTube. And check out my other videos, talking about like 1-3s and different things like that. And please like and subscribe. I'm at like 480 subscribers. I'm not a real YouTuber. I do this all raw, no edits. So, yeah, just keep subscribing, and maybe I'll get monetized one day. Until then, also hit the Cash App that's in there. Help support the channel, help support me and making this content so I can do it more often with better equipment. That being said, I thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share this video. This is just a recap on September 5th, 200% trade. Just giving a little run through, giving an understanding. Let's run through it one more time before I go. 3-1-2, power of the threes. That's one actionable signal. 2 actionable signals on the daily. Boom. Actionable signal of shooter, aka inverted hammer, and boom. Right? Broke the level, and we came down, filled the gap, took out 2 levels, and may continue to take out more. So that's how simple the strat is. Find things like this, mark your high, mark your low, look for time frame continuity, and boom, hold that thing to target. So appreciate you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Click the trader here. I'm out.